Hey, brothers and sisters. I don't know if some of you watched the actual proceedings live with Zimmerman yesterday morning, and I don't know if you picked up on how fast Zimmerman lied. Now, some of you are gonna be saying Zimmerman lied. We knew he killed him. We knew he's lying, but I'm talking about he actually lied on stand. He lied in front of television cameras. He lied in front of everybody. I'm gonna tell you how he lied. When he got up and gave that bogus ass apology, which was nothing but a lie, he said he wanted to apologize to Trayvon's parents for the loss of their son. Okay. Then he went into this whole thing about I didn't know how old he was. I thought maybe he's a few years younger than me, which was a lie because on the 911 tape, he implicitly says that Trayvon liked to be a teenager. Okay. Then when he said that he didn't know if he was armed or unarmed, that was a lie. If you go back to that 911 tape, he said like he has something. Now, right then and there, all the news networks should have focused in on what he said. But nah, they wanted to go back to his fucking picture release call. He got blood in his hand, so he must have had the right to defend himself. Wow. He called 911. Trayvon was walking. Trayvon noticed that somebody's following him. He called his friend. And she told him to run. He said he wasn't going to run, which he did the right thing. Now, some people said would have run, it would have made it worse. Because what if he was running, the police saw him, and the police shot him or tackled him and did anything to him? Because it's known to happen when you got people who are afraid, and this happened. A lot of brothers and sisters have been shot down because of fear. Okay? Zimmerman got out his vehicle when he was told not to, and he started running after the guy. Because he looked suspicious. Now, this is another man of color judging another man of color. But I keep telling y'all, Zimmerman doesn't think like a man of color. He thinks like a white man, a Jewish white man. Yes, I say Jewish because the name Zimmerman. Daddy is hiding his image for a reason. Daddy went on Fox for a reason. Nowhere else but Fox. He went on Sean Hannity's show for a reason. Zimmerman spoke to Sean Hannity for a reason. If that ain't going to tell you his mindset, I don't know what else will. But the media is like making like, well, look at his back of his head. He was beaten. Look at that. It's graphic. It wasn't graphic. Head was shaved. That could happen to anybody. Head was shaved. And it bust. His head bust. And how do we know that he was actually fighting Trayvon? What if Trayvon was tussling trying to get away and Zimmerman fell down himself and hit his head? Because I mean, perfectly honest with you, ain't no way in hell that you're going to be somebody bashing your head and you're going to have enough common sense to pull out a gun and shoot and aim to the mask for this kid's chest. And then the coroner said that it was no scars looking like they was fighting. See, this is why I tell brothers and sisters, you got to be very careful who we label friends. I told brothers, I've not said in my videos, I said, it's those people of color that walk among us, who've used the laws that our parents and grandparents, aunts, uncles, and cousins march and fight for, and us as well fight for every day. They use it to get ahead, and they come in this country, and they take on white racist mindsets. Do you think I'm joking? Walk into a convenience store in the black community. Walk into a mom and pop store in the black community. Walk into a beauty supply shop or a restaurant in the black community that's not black owned. Watch how they treat you. Go to school with them. Watch how they talk to you. When you're kids, they don't mind playing with you. But when they get a certain age or their parents find out that you got a little black friend, stay away from you. I mean, this man the media's trying to make out like he's the victim. Wait a minute. He was told to stand the fuck down. Motherfucker should have let the police if you thought somebody's suspicious, you call the police. If they got away, hey, you did what you had to do. Zimmerman father went on this whole thing about we gonna fix income. You live in fucking Florida, man. I know the cost of living in Florida is. You're a retired judge. Then you say, well, I'm a veteran. Okay, if he did any time, if he did more than 20 years in the military, he's getting a pension. If he has any health issues, he's getting something from the VA. I don't buy that shit. Then people forget he put up a website. You guilty. You innocent. Why the fuck you put up a website? Then you got people on TV saying that Al Sharpton started this. Look, I mean, let's not blame Sharpton for this one. It was blacks like myself and others on YouTube and Facebook who got the ball rolling by pushing this story out there. And Sharpton and Jackson came late to the party, but because Reverend Jackson has a voice, he has a media presence, he has a television show. He recognized the travesty in this case. He went down there and lent his voice, and all he asked for justice. Sharpton didn't say nothing about killing anybody. And the new Black Panther said we put a bounty, which I call reward, because that's what they doing. Everybody does when somebody does something in a community. But it seems like when black people do it, it's all something that's wrong. When black people talk about defending themselves, it's all something that's wrong. This is why I get tired of our leaders talking about, well, you know what, we are brown brothers and sisters. We got to join for it. Fuck that. I guess y'all forgot what the former president of Mexico said back in '05, saying that blacks don't want to work. We're lazy. Here it is, this Guy Williams looking motherfucker here. And if y'all know who Guy Williams is, playing Dr. John Robinson, Lost in Space, that's what Zimmerman looks like to me. And maybe I shouldn't have said that because, I don't want to insult his family, but that's what he looked like to me. I said, this motherfucker is a person of color that think he's white. That sat there and said, I'm going to judge another person of color because people already look down at black people. But yeah, everybody want to dress like us. They want to sing like us. They even want to fuck like us. Yeah, but they hate our guts. This is why I tell brothers and sisters, look, you like what you like, but understand this, you can't trust them. Now, I'm not going to say everybody who's white and everybody of color who don't identify themselves as black are our enemy. But let's just look at our history, shall we? Here you got motherfuckers can barely speak English and come over here and obtain the American dream. Here it is, we're American citizens and we get poor education. We get denied. All our shit's diverted into their communities. They take over communities. They use violence, but we get labeled as the most violent people on the planet. What Zimmerman did is done every day in this country by people of color who do not identify themselves as black. They kill our men, women, and children and get away with it. If Trayvon did fight Zimmerman back, he had a right to defend himself. This man was told to stand the fuck down. And another thing is popped out. He said, I didn't know his age. And I've already said that he lied and said he knew who Trayvon was. I guess he was trying to say, well, if I knew he was 17 years old, I would never shot him. But what if the guy was 40 years old? He would have shot him? Really think about it. Really think about it. Think about what he said. I'm telling y'all right now, every time you hear about a crime going out in our community, anybody hands a black man or a black woman, black kid. Don't get me wrong. We got some issues we got to focus on in our community. But I'm going to tell you something, and we've all known across the country, there have been gang initiations where you have Mexicans, Puerto Ricans, Cuban, Dominicans, Jamaicans, Indian, Arab. They do shit. They've done shit to us. And because they have our characteristics or can pass for us in some cases, or people get a glancing view, it was a black person that did it. I worked in the fast food industry. I'm telling you, I know how these motherfuckers think. And I don't think you don't understand Spanish or you can't pick up that they talking about you. Going to one of these little mom and pop stores in a black neighborhood. How the fuck you think these guns are coming in our community? Here, these motherfuckers get a business loan, don't have shit. Here it is, we've been living here 500 more years and we got to jump through all kinds of hoops. Drive in your neighborhood and see a motherfucker roll up in a brand new car, brand new truck. Like, wait a minute, hold on. I get up every day and go to work, or I go to school, or I save my money, do what the fuck I got to do. And then they charge me an outrageous interest rate, or they fuck with my credit, putting bogus charges or running my credit for shit. I'm telling y'all, these motherfuckers like Zimmerman, they think they're white. Zimmerman did what he thought he was, what he was raised to do. You have to ask yourself, how many fucking black men that his daddy saw that went and got sent to jail or got outrageous fines? Remember that judge that sent that racist email about President Obama, and everybody wanted to, in the Senate or Congress wanted to go after, and everybody, and then what did they do? They argued that, no, we're not going to do anything. This is why I tell our brothers and sisters, get off your ass. You better vote. You better control your dollar. You better learn your history. You better tell your children the truth. And if the motherfuckers don't want to listen to it, let them hang. I'm telling y'all right now, these motherfuckers are telegraphing their every fucking move, and we sitting back there on that Christianity shit praying. Better wake the fuck up, people.